Kimmy 65 is live. Oh man, Windows is just playing havoc with my audio. I got music back on now. It's horrible. Horrible. All right. Oh boy. How goes this, sir? Happy Friday to you. Woo, she's fast. She is fast. Woo. This ship is a go-getter, baby. Wow. Wow, she gets after it. Holy smokes. All right. Is there an echo in my echoing? I hope not. Whew. She's hot. She's hot. The wolf is great craftsmanship, man. Got it. I have shields coming back online. Oh shit! No shit! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! Damn it! What is going on? Whoa! 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 Let me get the hell up out of this. Whoa! That was crazy, dude. I don't know. Oh, can I get out before it blows up? I did. I did get out, but I'm not in the right place. Damn! Look at that. Oh, look. Oh, this is cool. Hey. Yay. I need to salvage the damn thing. Why not? I wonder if I get a crime stat for my own ship. We're about to find out. Holy smokes. Oh no, they are. Oh, hoo, hoo, hoo. Okay, let's see. Feather. Uh-oh, let's see. This is some these are unusual events happening right now. Look at that. Sweet. I'm so ready for hangars now and bases. Hell, man, I am so ready. Look at that. That is freaking cool, though. Can I enter the ship? Or is it just too broken? Okay, I will store it. That is crazy. Okay. Okay. Let's see.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
Does it see it on the hangar deck? No, it says destroyed. Let me make a claim.
Your insurance claim has been sent. Your vehicle has been moved to our storage facility.
Delivered. So what about that one? Let me try something.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Okay. Okay. So it disappeared because the claim went through. It's gone.
Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
All right, here we go.
Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location.
Yeah, I'm ready for the next round of the Onyx missions. I'm still, I think I've finished 3/4 of the Benoit interview. It sounds like what I gathered from it was Benoit is basically, he set up the structure within within the departments at CIG. That was pretty interesting. Well, it says to me, because he has. It took time to establish that structure where it makes sense for the development process going forward. So, in other words, it's going to take time for the teams to fully immerse themselves in this new structure, this new structured way of how they're going to develop. And immediately, I know people, oh, I don't want to hear that. And then, what does that mean for development? It just means that there's a cool down period to ensure, okay, if this happens, we need to do this. Okay, you're going to dedicate yourself to that. You're going to focus on those disciplines of where you are. So when bugs present themselves, which they will, you'll know exactly where you should focus your processes to or towards. And I think it's more of a self-governing aspect of what they put in, good data in, good data out, bad data in, bad data has to be corrected, not bad data out. This is more to mitigate the issues at hand. But it's attuned to where it's coming from. So that way you can, those teams can be their best, put their best foot forward at adulting the process, meaning they will be assertively tasked with fixing their own stuff, which it makes perfect sense. But now that the process is established, now the real development towards all disciplines have begun, in the sense of, as you create, you clean up, and that way you're able to move forward. But also, I was encouraged to hear about the hero teams or hero squads that will take on the bigger task issues within the game, such as the tram or the travel system. So was really, really stoked to hear that, and that they're getting a handle on things. And this way, this frees up Chris to be the CEO and focus on the long-term development of Star Citizen. And another thing I was happy to hear about is that we're not going to hear about Squadron 42. Save some for the release or the advertisement. I love to hear, loved hearing that. And I'm hearing that the focus will be on basically next year's roadmap. Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Let's look at my HUD on all advanced. That's why I couldn't see my the status of what was going on, because I didn't have the advanced stuff on my UI. All right. Dynamic server meshing is ongoing. It's more of a right now the process. I gotta look at it again, but it's kind of when servers are not really populated, they will spin down. When servers are overloaded with population, they'll additional servers will, or dormant servers will spin up to attach themselves to share the load, which is good. It's encouraging to hear. And then the physicalized or the visual description of dynamic server meshing was it's a three-dimensional tree, a branch, which some are assigned statically and they spin up, spin down, and I think this is all just to streamline or keep at a minimum the server costs, so then they know they're getting the efficiencies out of the AWS servers, right? They're getting the best efficiencies going forward. Got NFTs, man. All right. Let's go to that. Get shields on. Like another ship is out there doing their thing. Let's see who it is. Okay. Okay, cool. Let me keep going. Yep. Passing by. All right, picked up a signal here. Just 5 clicks out. Here we go. All right. Got some deposits of gneiss out here. Let's see what they're composed of. Checking some gneiss. Yeah, we're getting more and more into the persistence now with Star Citizen, which is good. Now it's getting to a point where hangars are your safe spots now. Things will persist there. Really glad to hear that. They want to get this current tech done, pushed out to live, so that immediately they can work on the engineering aspects of the game, which they want to get into our hands by the end of the year. That's a tall task, so be patient. That's all I can say is be patient. We're gonna see what is to be revealed for SitCon Direct. Looking forward to it. They said no Squadron 42 announcements during that 2 hours of all features all features will be directly related to Star Citizen the game. That will make some people happy. Other people, well, if they're pro Squadron 42, you'll have a full-on campaign for that. Another statement in regards to that is they're hoping to get it out by 2026. I would say caution on the side of error, CIG, and just say not when it's ready, but early 2027. Just get it out. Just do it, man. Rip the band-aid off, and if you know you need 2027, do it. Because by no means should you ramp out and get something at the finish line just for the sake that you said it was coming because you stated it was 2026. At this point, we've waited, and we're waiting for something that's going to be great, playable, polished, clean. I'm all for it to say, hey, don't release it. Please don't release it. If it means 2027, by all means, state that it's going to take somewhere in 2027, not 2026. We have, if you need the entirety of 2026 to really pull it together, then do it, man. Do it, Chris. But let it come from Chris. Let it come from Chris. I'm good with it, man. I can handle it. And I would say for some of the grown-ups, help the kids understand if they can't handle it. We'd rather have a truly finished and polished game when it releases, truly. Because then not a lot of us are going to handle a product that's half-baked. We're not going to handle that. But it's going to be filled with a lot of true negative statements. So pull the trigger sooner than later, and don't dilly-dally with making the decision and at the last minute, CIG. Just call it, hey, 2027 is going to be more doable for us. I tell you, I am okay with it. I can handle it. I can adult that thing, man. I can adult it. I'm fine with it. And I'm not going to be going back, well, you said no. It's going to be okay. Take the time that you need to get this thing right. So when it does release, we have a great product. Now, on the other end of it, I would say do all you can to make Star Citizen the game closer to the vision of 1.0. Double down on 1.0. Oh my gosh, Hellfire, thank you for the sub, sir. How have you been? How have you been, sir? 07 to you. Benoit he's restructuring things, man. Are you Okay, do what you do. Whatever can get you healthy, that's fine, Hellfire. Do it, man. Live life, enjoy life, and embrace it and have fun. Start to have fun, my dude. In fact, start getting into the game. Get in the game. But get a second, third, and fourth opinion before you do anything of that nature. First. It sounds like you have to keep circulation going. Do what you can naturally, you know, even arm exercises just to keep that blood pumping, that heart pumping. Get some consistency there. Good vibes being sent your way, sir. Fight for your gameplay. Yeah, and I would say visit your mom, check on her, see how she's doing. But think of things to get your heart rate up for sure. Sitting down exercises. Too much Dune Awakening. Okay, you're playing something. Free weekend. You should try and use my private server. If you need the info, just let me know. Send it to me personally. Yeah. Cool. So you're enjoying. Oh, speaking of which, that came up. Dune Awakening. They're using a form of server meshing as well. I'm hearing good things from Dune Awakening. Oh, you're working. Okay. There's a balance. Work hard, play hard, man. That's what I say. Work hard, play hard. This is what shift is this? Middle shift? Is it the same job? If I may ask. It is. Sounds like you're hanging in there, man. Okay, it's under Dune. Okay, will do. Wow, you've been there for 24, dude. That's longer than some marriages. No pun intended. Wow. Holy smokes, man. Who's counting? Wow. Incredible. Well, there's going to be some new ships coming October. You're going to see some more new ships again. Probably the Perseus too. That's right, you do have the Perseus. And by IAE, you're able to fly that big old Perseus. Oh snap. Yeah, I bet you it is. Yes, yeah, you're getting the Perseus, man. Also, the tech preview, they're going to, Benoit Beausejour, we're talking about, they're restructuring a lot of the tech. 07, sir. Oh, just pump up. I don't need my numbers pumped up. Dude, I do this. I don't need no Endeavor. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, are you seeing the new gameplay on the medical aspects? Well, I think now that is going to be a nugget for the Endeavor now, because I'm sure the beds for the Endeavor are going to be tier 1s. Without a doubt. They're going to be tier 1s. Oh yeah, you need to, the medical, matter of fact, there's a patch coming tonight for the Apollo. The Apollo is being released tonight. Yep. All variants. Now, here's the skinny on it. Here's the scuttlebutt for the Apollo. There's 2 rooms, right? They have medical beds in them. You are you will be gifted the all tiers. You'll have access to all tiers for the Apollo. But here's how it works. Oh, 3 errors in a row. Don't know what that means. 3 errors. Okay, with the air, I'm about to say arrow. With the Apollo, the 2 rooms. Podcast. Well, I'm streaming. You have 2 rooms. You can max the beds. Okay, so basically, to get the maximum number of beds, you go with a tier 3. Tier 3 is your lowest tier of injury recovery, right? So that's basically scratches, bruises, things, lacerations of that nature, right? So you can essentially get 3 per room for the Apollo. So that makes it 6 beds total. Okay, so now you get into the higher tier, you go one up, tier 2, more serious injuries, right? The maximum beds you can have for all tier 2, 2 on the left room, 2 on the right. So your total number of med beds that are tier 2 will be 4. Now you get to tier 1, it changes dramatically. You can only have one tier 1 bed in each room. In other words, if you want to get the maximum number of tier 1s, 1 per room. So the total is 2. That cures it. That is the equivalent of a hospital. It will cure everything. Now with that said, you have to insert, which is now becoming a form of crafting. You're going to have to use med gel. The medical ships will have that. You insert those. So that's the new meta coming now. Procuring the med gel canisters and adding them into your ship. Now the numbers are different now. There's like it holds 200 for tier 3, 400 for tier 2, and 600 for tier 1s. So yeah, there's a meta game to be played with the Apollo. But I melted my Apollo for the Galaxy. Now, what tier the Galaxy will have, I do not know. It's a modular system. But there's talk about what is the tiers for the Carrack? What is tiers for, well, we know they did say Pisces, Ursa Nursa, and the, what is it? What are the, the Cutlass Red. Those are tier 3s. Now that could change because CIG recently changed capacity levels for Apollos. So yeah, it's coming tonight. It's gonna be released in the next PTU patch, which they're looks like they're moving towards getting it to live at some point. But yeah, Jared Huckabee also said there's a patch coming for October, one for November, and one for December. And so at some point, engineering will be incorporated with your Perseus. And an untold number of ships. Come IEE, there's 4 to 5 ships that have not been announced that's coming. I can only imagine what they are. No telling. But yeah, should be pretty cool. Let's go. Oh, I got a signal. 10K of something. 10,620. I think I'm getting close to it. Just less than 5 clicks out. Okay, let's see what this is. Felsic. Is it worth it? Let's see. know if someone was here or not. I don't think it's... This was mined or something. It seems like it. As they say across the pond, aluminium. What is this? Come on, calculate. Oh, quantanium. What are the odds? It's probably not worth it. It's only a small quantity, but still, it's quantanium. Let's see here. Barrel, not worth it. The juice is not worth the squeeze. Aluminium. I'll probably end up passing up on that quantanium because it's not small quantity. Calculating. Oh, 21%. Barely worth it though. I may even double back and grab that quantanium. That means I would have to head out. But it gives me a few minutes. It's over 20 minutes. 25 minutes, I think, to get it to a refinery. See what we're working with. Come on, mostly gold, mostly gold. Come on now. I send in. Good day. How are you? Hey, I was at this Australian coffee shop the other day. And tried the meat pie. The peppered meat. It's peppered steak. The meat pie. And I had an Anzac. I sent it. I had an Anzac cookie. And some Australian coffee. Yep. Just had to let you know that, man. And I was talking to the attendant there, and we had a conversation about the Men at Work song, and it's like there was a man from Brussels, 6'4", head full of muscles. I said, "Do you speak my language?" He just smiled and gave me a Vegemite sandwich. And I said that, I told him that always intrigued me. And he said, "Anything but Starbucks." Damn. Ouch. And yeah, and they actually sold Vegemite. Yep. I might try it, man. I might try me a Vegemite sandwich. He was telling me he did try it. But yeah, we went, tried it out. It was a meat pie. Yep, meat pie. It was peppered. There's two types now. There's some that's like shaved, and then there's some that's like the consistency of like ground beef. But it was very like pasty, like a beef patty, like a Jamaican beef patty. I put you in the mind of that. But it was peppery, a lot of peppery. A lot of pepper. Very interesting. And there was an Avo. There was the Avo toast, which was smashed avocado, tomatoes, and red pepper, fresh red pepper. He said meat pies are awesome. Where were you, man? Yeah. Yeah, it would, if there was any thing I can compare it to, if anybody ever try like Jamaican beef patties, very similar to that. And its texture and everything, but it wasn't super spicy, but it was very peppery, very savory. It's like a combination of meat and sauce. And then also they said ketchup was, tomato sauce was ketchup. That's the expression. Yeah. So I learned something the other day. So 07, Australian. Yeah, it was, I gotta get the name of the shop. Matter of fact, Oz. It was called Oz Cafe. OZ. Oz Cafe. Yeah. Well, this is the big boy right here. I might go ahead and snatch this. This is a big boy rock. Gotta be careful with this though. Got some resistance and a lot of instability here. But I thought that was probably really good coffee though. It's pretty awesome. Trying not to get myself in trouble here. Modulating, like on the fly. Oh damn. Oh yeah, I got away. Nice. Woo! Here we go. All right, let's get that Quantanium, shall we? See what else is out here. Anything in close proximity. Grab some of that. Well, I have time. After taking up the Quantanium, I'll be fine. Yeah, it's a Friday. Weekend Eve, I call it. I want to get down in some Vic. I want to get down into some Onyx and get some loot, man. I'm almost tempted to like grab the loot box itself and take in there and tractor it and just take enemies out and then tractor it out. I kid you not. That's 40% right there. Wow, that's gonna be a lot of Quantanium. Slow to register. Got some desync going on. I don't think the S1 is fit in the elevator, but we could try. Nice. Maybe it's designed that way that they don't allow us. But that would be cool though. If we can get the box in there. Just loot the hell out of that place. I want that green weapon, man. I lost it. Gotta have it. Are you kidding me? Stop playing, man. Are you kidding me? What do I owe you, dude? What do I owe? I gotta have that weapon, man. I gotta freaking have it. I don't believe it. This is full, dude. Look at that. That's pretty good haul, right? Oh 07 Vic. Hey man, you inspired me to kind of deck out the hangar. Benoit mentioned we're getting closer to better. Well, we're moving towards better persistence in game, but it's gonna take them. It's gonna take them a second to get going with the back end tech, because basically it sounds like my interpretation of what's going on, or what he explained, is that it takes. Well, he did say that a big operation that doesn't turn on a dime. So when you set in place new processes, things are working through. Oh 07 Fimber. You're working through things, and then you're making that kind of like that big starship that makes a turn or evasive maneuvers, and it just slowly moves, kind of like that. So he did say that. That was the analogy. He was saying that, yeah, even though we're restructuring our processes and doing internal QA/QC within the process, we have embedded testers, but still it felt good to hear that they have a structure, and he explained it, and that's proof in the pudding right there. So I'm good with that. If people don't think that was communication or not enough, I don't know what to tell you, man. I don't know what to tell you. And I didn't finish watching all of it. I think I might have gotten through maybe 75% of it. But I was really shocked to know or see that, to find out that it went beyond just an hour. That lets you know how intensely passionate they are about these processes. But it also frees up Chris to just focus on the game itself and the quality aspects of it. And allows him to just keep the lights on in regards to what he wants to do beyond 1.0. Which is, I think, they alluded to no Squadron 42 talk come CitizenCon. It's all about Star Citizen, the game. That was encouraging. I'm looking forward to that. Because I think Squadron 42 can do its own advertisement and move forward. The Roti, yes. I wanted to say the Roti. But that's the Trinidadian version of the meat pie, or the Jamaican beef pie. But those spicy Jamaican beef pies, man, they slap, man. They are hard to beat. Holy smokes. Life-changing. Oh, you eat a lot of roti. Nice. Very nice. Spicy? Are they spicy, though? Are they spicy roti? That's the thing. For me, it's got to be spicy, man. It's got to be spicy for me. Remember, what was the name of that sniper scope that you had on that customized gun, man? I've been like looking to see if I can recreate that, man. Holy smokes, that was awesome.
Your vehicle has been moved to
I freaking lost it in a damn Onyx mission, man. Crazy stuff. Yes, I have it. So it must be in my hanger. Yeah, I have it on. I have it on. That was it. Yes. Holy smokes. It was meant, man. It was meant. Thank you so much. I have it. I'm a 2 guy down in Caribbean. They got dangerous peppers. Hey, hey, look, I know, man. Been there, done it. I know, but I'm hard-headed. You know what they say about a hard head? If you don't know, it's an old saying, man. Oh, scorched. Oh no, the scope. Yes, sir. I have it. Thank you, Fimra. Thank you, man. Well, Fimra, are you ready for CitizenCon Digital? Are you? No squadron talk, Fimra. All-Star Citizen. Are you okay with that? Yes, sir. Let's go. I use real sriracha like ketchup. Yes, it is ketchup, actually. The peppers on the islands are hot. That is the Scotch bonnet. Are they using Scotch bonnet or habanero? I'm thinking they're using Scotch bonnet. And Scotch bonnet has a higher level of heat than the habanero. But let me tell you, though, the cured or the dried habaneros are another level of heat. It will hurt you. The curing of it, I think it condenses the capsaicin and the oils. And man, let me tell you, they are worse than a nest of yellow jackets. They're worse than yellow jackets stinging you. A nest of them. It's worse. It's terrible. It is terrible. Scotch bonnets. Okay, yeah, Scotchies. There's a place in Jamaica called Scotchies. I gotta try that one day. Scotchies. Holy smokes. So the Apollo will be released tonight. I don't have the Apollo. I literally melted, I think, the Apollo for the Galaxy. I have no regrets, but at the same time, the Galaxy has modules, the medical. It's crazy that I have to buy the cargo module for it. It's crazy. But when they say Star Citizen, they could be talking about the engine too, not just content features, but I do think they are going to show off a lot of engineering, base building, and crafting. I'm hoping there is news on org and grouping tools. I think someone else also said, where are the tools in regards to organization? Well, because they alluded to the org connecting to Spectrum, and you're in Spectrum, you can talk to people while in game within your org. I think we're going to see potentially better usage of the two entities, Star Citizen and Spectrum, and or at least a baseline structure of how it should start to work and how it's conveyed. But I don't want to spend a lot of time on it because I don't think it's nowhere near being completed, because I think the server meshing technology has to work with it, because if you're several systems over, you need that communication to reach you. Scavenger 07, the world's richest space bum. No, the galaxy, the universe's richest space bum, aka Scavenger 676, aka Scavenger 676, the cleanup crew, one man cleanup crew. Oh, Scavenger, your days of your days of picking up garbage and empty bottles are almost over. You better hurry up and find a new career, because Benoit said when they get that tech going, it's going to the system is going to allow, well, except for the ships, you might want to get a salvage ship. But what they're going to do is basically, like when bottles are thrown out, there's going to be timers and it's out of there. So you might have to get a new career. I don't know, man. Dude, my schedule has been crazy, Hellfire. Seriously, you just don't know, man. My schedule has been insane, and I'm trying to make changes on it. I think base building and engineering is a ways off. Sounds like inventory management and server meshing is behind schedule. Yes. Oh, the latter. It is definitely behind schedule because of the fact, because of restructuring. I send it. 07 Blackwater, go 07s. I know you better get another. Well, they did say that you may be able to salvage ships in nearby areas, points of interest. That's gonna come up as an option. But yeah, time for a new career, Scavenger. But I think base building Ascendant, it's on the list for Star Citizen. I think that's the elephant in the room. That's a big ticket item that has to be addressed, and at least we need to see the functionality, right? And there's going to be a dramatic announcement probably that it's going to be released, or some form of it, or tier 0 of it will be in our hands for next year. I would think, I'd be bold and say we might get up to large or maybe medium with the Pioneer, and then later at the end of year the extra large basis will happen. But I think we'll see the Pioneer next year, and I think they may show that off at CitizenCon Direct if they're playing their cards right. But that restructuring that Benoit had to do, it was necessary, but listening to what he talked about, I think it was a great plan by him, but Chris, all the leads coming up with that process. And to me, it checked off the boxes for me. But now it's just a matter of the developers sticking with that plan, implementing it, and then see how it works as one huge process. They probably have to have some tweaks there, here, and there, but they got to stick to that, adhere to it. And even they've been putting some shit in the game. And yeah, I'm not gonna say no names. Paul, find out. It was comical. But yeah, he said, yeah, we did some people were putting shit in there, and we know who you are. So things are gonna be more refined, which it comes to that. And good companies, they figure it out, right? And hopefully we won't be too upset with them in that regard about where is it, but we're gonna have that. We're gonna have those questions of, hey, deliver this. Why don't I have this? Oh, dude, come on, man. It's like, I didn't even know what the hell OBS was, so. But hey. Walla. Let's try Walla. Yeah, right now my schedule is crazy. Like I said, things are coming down the pipeline, so I'm not gonna commit right now. And guys here in chat, they're great, man. They're cool to hang out with. So but yeah, podcast seems interesting just to talk about the subject matter, but you need to catch up. You've been out of touch with the game for a bit, so a lot of changes, man. A lot has been going on. But yeah, I think Benoit is going to move things and reorganize things. So I think the next 12 months plus and into the first quarter, we're going to see where that pays off, the restructuring. But it was good to hear that they have a in-house or embedded. Each team has their own embedded QA/QC personnel to test things, and they really want more people to get into the game, whether it's tech preview, PTU, more. So they're encouraging us to test, but also they're looking to incentivize it, where you get something for just playing it or testing it. Holy smokes, man. Wow, that's crazy. Hindsight is 2020 or 1.8 billion. Holy smokes. Yikes. That's crazy. But I think at some point we'll get some sort of next announcement. I don't know where we are in regards to it being a release or a tech preview or PTU end of year or first quarter. I don't know. It's interesting. Yeah, test PTU for a free upgrade from the C1 to an Asgard. Yeah. It'll be a line forming for that one. Yeah, I was wondering, would they give away like little starter ships for people who put in real time into testing? Would they earn like LTI starter ships or something, or LTI token? Here's a good one. Let's say you don't have, with the exception of Hellfire, you have maybe somebody, you have a ship that's how many months of insurance. By doing this, maybe you have something called an LTI token that you can apply to that starter ship that isn't LTI. I'm just spitballing here. I think that would be a good incentive, worthwhile. A ship that you purchase, you can oh, join the club. I think that's called the melting game. Yeah, LTI tokens. Yeah, I mean, that was incentivized, but now you're gonna have to grind for it because you can apply it to any ship that you have, right? But if you put in those hours, I don't know if CIG would. I would say, why not? Because you already paid real money for the ship anyway. Now, if you really put some time in and do some serious stuff, maybe you get one token, a special token. Maybe a ship that you earned in game, you apply the LTI token to that earned shipped in game. But I'm saying that's called a super grind right there. You just bust your ass and you get it one time and one time only. It never, it's never in the incentive again. But it's a one-timer. Now that, yeah, that would be crazy though. Oh, very nice. Yeah, those LTIs, man. People, there's still value in them. There's still value in that. But yeah, I like the they talked about, I gotta go back and watch it again, but they talked about the dynamic server meshing, and they had a physicalized description of it. They're saying it's a tree. It's three-dimensional. And I wanted to pull up the star map, and I'm thinking, is it more close to what we'll see with the star map? It makes you wonder. But I don't know. I'm thinking this too in regards to dynamic server meshing, that there's things coming together. But is it more of, could this be more of Benoit giving us a clue, right? So I think he set it up perfectly so that we don't jump in on these, well, the expectation or saying it's coming. Maybe was he putting us off so that it's like, I'm gonna mention that we're working on it, but the big surprise or the big reveal could be CitizenCon or end of year tech preview version of it. I don't know, but I would just say don't hold your breath, play what's playable, and don't get wrapped up, don't get your feelings caught into it. But there could be a chance that he was giving us some heads up about, well, the reason I'm talking about dynamic server meshing and not saying that, you know, not dressing it up to be a thing that we're close to you know, delivering on, but the fact that I'm mentioning it, it's also opening the doors, and maybe there's a chance, or on our end, we know that we have an intent of dropping it into a tech preview, because they said they wanted to make tech preview more of robust featured based development, and they're being more aggressive with it. So as long as it's nothing interrupting live, they want to be more aggressive with the tech preview channel. And so it makes you wonder, do they go in and get after the dynamic server meshing aggressively? I mean, what could it hurt? It could hurt the tech preview, but it would not have anything to do with the live, right? So it makes sense for the fact that mere, you know, the mention of it. In other words, just keep your eyes and ears open, but don't get yourself disappointed. And I think that would be that was potentially a clever way of announcing it and saying, hey, you heard me talk about it. Now here it is, tech preview only, because it's so crucial to the game itself. Because he said there's other tweaks that has to happen, and he said this: it's not an all and done version of opening it up to, or you know, putting it into the live build. It's more of snippets, bits and pieces, and he said they're already using it to some extent with the Hangar module. So those are little clues and snippets, but don't get your feelings caught into it or your hopes up tied into it. Just be observant and just know that they're working on it. And if they drop it, they drop it. Meaning into tech preview, which makes sense. Small iterations, because they don't want to break everything because they dropped so much in at once. And that way they can track and control what is broken, what needs to be fixed in small increments, which makes perfect sense. So he's the CTO. Look how he's getting the structure together for the game. He's the right guy. He's been that for quite some time, because we've seen Turbulent, we've seen you've seen the work that they've done. You probably wasn't aware of it, but they have a long list or portfolio of products, features that change the scope of the game. So it's only natural. But I got to go back and watch the video again, probably more than twice, to really get down into the bits and pieces of what's going on and what's going to happen. But yeah, it gets me more excited for CitizenCon Direct. I'm really excited about that. And I truly understand now what it takes to actually develop. And sometimes it lets me know that when you hear of other games or hear of games being announced, they've been developing it for decades, right, behind the scenes, and not even letting people know that, hey, this is what's been going on. For a certainty, we get it. Now we know. Outside of developers themselves or people who are really tech savvy and know programming and things of that nature, they will tell you on this scale, you got to double down, and it does take time. But I feel like Squadron 42, they're saying that there's a chance that it may not hit the mark for 2026. The goal is to get it out, but I'm okay, man. I'm built for this. We just wait. There's other games to play, and we just wait, and then when they release it, it's released. The CR hands. Oh, you did see that. Man, you know, wait a minute. Jared gets on me about making impressions of Chris. You know, the voice thing, and then there he is doing the CR hands. And Benoit, but I can't say nothing about Benoit. But you know, Jared got on me about it. Well, Kimmy, if you feel as though that it's not appropriate, then you shouldn't do it. Or if you have to question if it was appropriate or not. So I'm like, wait a minute, dude. Oh gosh. All in fun, man. All the love. All in love and fun. But yeah, the the dog fight. He had the paws. I call them paws. Dog fighting. He was doing the paws. The dog fighting hands. PvP hands. I'm like, dude, he's like, you missed the opportunity. You should have did it. I gotta hurry up and drop this because I got 20 minutes. It's not bad. I'll take whatever and it's not a lot of inert material. I'll get some resources, positive numbers on this. Yep. You won 2 carrots? He doesn't stream Star Citizen anymore, man. It's some sort of falling out. He did something crazy. I don't know what it is, but yeah, I think he still plays the game. Trenton Esperin, 07. The man, the myth, the legend, 07 Trent. How are you, sir? Oh, Trent, chat. I hope he doesn't mind me saying this, but well, he mentioned it in chat before. He's actually going for his pilot license. He actually flies. 07 Trent. Pretty good, Trent. Did you hear about Benoit and did you hear about the latest stream from him? Okay, sir. You better make it happen, Captain.
Let's make it happen, Captain.
Very nice, Trent. That is cool, man. Is it a Cessna that you're flying? What's the type of plane that you fly, Trent? Now you can when we get the flight, well, they did some of the ships with the controlled surfaces now. I want you to give your feedback on what does that feel like in game when you're in atmosphere. Be interesting to know your take on that. It says in the 172 Skyhawk. Holy smokes, dude. Let me I gotta see that now. Okay, let me not kill myself. Definitely. Okay, man. I gotta hear that. Hit us up in Discord, and when we get those controlled surfaces, I want to hear your feedback on the flight model, the atmospheric part. Let me see this. Let me look up your plane. $172. There it is, Skyhawk. New images. Okay, okay. It's about that bottom line, baby. All right, let me. I gotta get this quantanium to the station. Let me at least get that. I'll go off on a tangent and then blow my ship up, watching you. You're the ship that you fly. Okay, let me get it lined up in quantum first. I pulled it up. I'll drop a link so chat can see what you're flying as well. Pretty cool. Okay, let's see. See if that'll link. Yep, there it is. Nice. Dude, that's really cool. Yeah, we were Trent, we were talking about the Apollo. Are you familiar with the bed configurations? Let me repeat it. We know they reiterated. Yeah, okay. Yeah, tier 1s, 2, and 3. And 3 is your lowest. So you can have a max of 6 beds, room 1 and 2. You know, 3 apiece in both rooms for tier 3, lowest tier. Tier 2, you get a max of 2 per room, that's a 4. And then for tier 1, which cures everything equivalent to a hospital, you can max out a total of 2, 1 tier 1 per room. Yeah, I think that's right. That's fair. That works. But hell, my configuration would be 1 room will have a tier 1 bed, and the second room will have 2 tier 2s. The hell with the 3s. Unless you have a large party and you're heavily armored and you're taking a risk on major injuries, I guess. But yeah, my go-to configuration for the Apollo would be 1 tier 1 bed in 1 room, and the second room will have 2 tier 2s. And that I would stick with that totally. Yeah. That's awesome. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. Oh, that was weird. He went to jump out of the ship and then he caught onto the ladder. Yeah, now that they've introduced radiation, you don't have a choice but to, if you have the capability to use a tier 1, then go with it. Because that's your cure-all for any and everything out there. And now the new meta is you have to refill that med bed with the med gel. I like that. You gotta. Chris has been adamant about you're not gonna get the press button. You're doing it with pressing buttons. You're gonna have to roll up your sleeves and put in work, man. Put in elbow grease. Go get those med gel containers and stock them up. And that's going to be the new meta. And here's the question. What's going to be more valuable, Quantanium fuel or med gel? There's going to be a meta. And now I think, you know, I mentioned this too. When you're talking about piracy, this incentivizes piracy to be played in the correct way. So in other words, you're not, why would you be, well, never mind. So again, I'm going to put it to you this way. This also redefines how pirates, it kind of punishes pirates as well, because are they going to be flying around with a medical ship? Because if their ship blows up, they're going to go back to their home planet and well, actually Klesher. They get killed with piracy. So Klesher. You know what? Here's the other thing, CIG. I got a great idea for the prison planets. For right now, let's say the scale. We need to scale up punishment, right? So in other words, Twix 07. We're about to. Twix. Hey, you know how we roll. Just kidding. Severity of crimes, right? So there should be a jail for severity of crime, a level. So I guess it's maybe a tier 1, tier 2, right? Let's say you've been a career pirate and you've been pirating for quite a bit and you've been getting away with it. You've been basically very clever and methodical in how you operate, and you're a wanted person. I didn't say a wanted man or a woman. I said you're a wanted person. So there's a tier 2 jail for you. But for murdering and basically borderline griefing, being a griefer baseline player, then there's going to be that maximum prison, right? I would make protocols and do some real nasty stuff with that, like have jail fights, boxing matches. If you lose, you got more time in the prison, but there's a max of what you can do. So each time you try it, you'll get a little more time at it until you tap out and say, I don't want to do this no more. I'm gonna let my time, max out. But also, you try to save these people. Let there be wild creatures around in this location, right? Maybe apex predator version of the Valakar worm that, you try to do a air rescue, you have to fight them. But also, once we get 10 to 15 systems in, 07 Rocket Risen, we get 10 to 15 systems in, make that maximum prison way out, far out, in a remote location where you got to fight your way in, fight your way out. UEC have patrols for people trying to break people out of prison. That's all I'm saying. Have patrols, and so you got to fight your way out and fight your way in to that prison. And that's the Supermax prison. What the hell? I didn't want to throw that away. Okay, that was the 0 one. Okay. But yeah. %. That was empty. I love to see a helicopter equivalent of a ship, to be honest. I think it'll be super cool. Yes, Trent, this was the thing, man. The Xi'an technology. I thought they were going to do that with the Xi'an Scout and the Santak Yai, right? that kind of hovering capability. And what about those VTOL based ships? When the advantage of it goes into a VTOL mode, which is basically VTOL. Right. I think there's room for that in game. Right now that they remove navigation mode, that's gonna go away. I would love to see some iteration of that with the VTOL based ships, because I think it brings further balance. Because what are they doing with the aerodynamically designed ships? You know, it's great in atmosphere. Now with the VTOL ships, you should be able. Let me do some Chris Roberts hand waving them. So when it goes in, so when those engines, like similar to the Valkyrie, they go into that vertical mode. Same thing with the Prospector. It lets you do that hovering like this, and up and down and strafing and rocking kind of deal, and you can spin in the radius because you have that VTOL going on, right? Where other ships that are like airplanes, right? They're you know, going in one direction, point A to point B, more linear, right? It has to do a wider arc, a 22-degree arc circle, a turn. You know that you fly Cessna, so your arcing turn is more 22 degrees. You can't do a hard 90 with a aerodynamic ship. But with the VTOLs, you can probably spin, you know, pivot and spin. Man, come on now, come on, CIG, give us this, man. Give us this for the win. For the win, CIG. He said that's correct. 07.
Welcome.
Yes, sir.
ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Yes, sir. But yeah, it's I know they talked a lot on that show, but I would say anyone who, you know, want to know what's really going on, you need to see that video, because changes are coming. They've been happening, but they've been in the planning stage for all this to happen.
To the ASOC vehicle
And I think this is just him, Benoit, stating that we have the structure now, but we've already begun the good work now. So we've seen marked changes, better things working. But yeah, we still have those issues with the free flight, the desync, but it was still playable. And back then you could not play the game when there was a free flight. That's improvement. That's improvement. And that's what we want to see. But it's cool to see that they have the structure laid in. Battle Lion 07. There was a lot of, I know this isn't working. We're working on this little part of that. Is it to know that, hey, we hear what you all are calling out because it's right? We hear what you're calling out.
Your vehicle has been deployed
And
to the following location.
but the other part of that FOL, we're working on this little part of that. I think what goes in front of that, or what ties to the little, we're working on this little part of it, it goes back to what I just stated. They had to lay down a structure because it addresses the issues at hand. And I think with Benoit looking at everything as a whole, and also understanding how it's starting or how it was affecting the back end, that takes time. It really takes time. And now you're kind of seeing him being implanted as the CTO, Chief Technical Officer. You're seeing him pretty much having those meetings and saying, hey, look, this is the guidelines. I've assessed what was going on behind the scenes. I've been seeing how the data has been affected, how it reacts to certain things. So you can't just jump in and make changes until you understand what's going on. And I think that's the part right there where once you've assessed, once you've restructured, then once you go about implementing a plan or process, you can only do a little bit after the fact of all that restructure and process reorganization. You wasn't reassured. Yeah, the only reassurance that you have, FOL, is basically you have to, what it is your statement, I'm hearing it, but it's fair to say that I would say this, it cannot be an absolute statement because of the changes that's being implemented or started. So what I would do with your statement is stick a pin in it, right? And put it take it like a Polaroid, a snapshot. You say old lion, so you know what a Polaroid is. So basically you take a snapshot and say, okay, based on your statement, I'm going to hold on to that because I want to make sure that what you're saying does not stay the same in the near future, meaning a year or two from now, and it stays the same. Then it stands to reason that, yeah, you got a strong point. Yeah, see, you are an old lion. Shh, I won't tell anybody. They're not listening to me, so that's our secret. I won't tell anyone. Don't repeat that. Yeah, I send it. But here's the thing: they quote unquote have project managers, and I think that statement right there, or what you're calling out, it's kind of like get to the meat and potatoes of it. I'll do it. It's saying, well, what the hell were the project managers doing prior to that, right? So, with that said, you have new leadership. Meaning you have it, Benoit's been there for quite a bit, but he's been a contributor more so than a manager or officer or, a person who's leading the whole thing. Let me ask you, Twix, is it reverb? What does it sound like? Okay, let me assess it real quick. What does it sound like? Like reverb? Feedback? Okay, let me check. Let me get down here and it's some kind of feedback. Okay. All right, here we go. Is it still feedback now? How's it sound? Static. Ah. 8 tracks. Okay, yeah, it's the gate. Let me get this thing right. Okay. Let me get that out of there. Okay, how's that now? Can you hear me? Is it gone? Yeah, it's gone now, isn't it? Yeah, it's gone. That was the threshold. Yeah, hey, Twix, thank you for your honesty, sir. Hey, look, I appreciate it, man. Thank you, Chad. I got super quiet. Damn it. Okay. Am I louder now? Okay, let me fix that. Same. Okay. Let me make adjustments. Mixer. Bring the mic up. Is it louder now? Okay, I'm almost quiet. Okay, let me get the threshold. Listening out. No change. Okay. Yeah, I gotta get to the threshold. Let's see. Okay, Mike. threshold. Bringing the threshold down. Okay, how's it? I remember. Okay, how is it now? Better, better. Nice. Okay, sir. Oh sevens, oh sevens, oh seven. Okay, much better. Oh seven, oh seven, oh seven, oh seven, oh seven, oh seven. And let me save this. Okay, saving it now. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Let's get back to making that. UEC. Feedback is back. Damn. Okay, 1 second. Let me go to the gate. I got this big hulking computer over next to me. Hold on. Just ignore it. Okay. Hello, hello, hello. How is it? Oh yeah, I hear that static kicking in. Right there. Attenuation. Okay. How about now? Much better. Attack. Okay. It is a huge fan. It is a huge fan back there. Yeah, the gate is picking up the fan, and it's like, I'm thinking, let me see here. Okay, how's that? Whoa. Yeah. Okay, and bring it back a little bit. Oh man, God, that is, I hear it. Let me, yeah, it could be worse. But it's either, it could be much worse. Let's see here. Yeah, okay. All right. Okay, that's, brought it down a little better. Okay. Okay. Ooh, yeah, I can hear it in the background a little bit. Okay. Yeah, okay, the volume is up a little bit. Let me turn it up. Okay, there we go. All right, let's get down there. All right. Let's get back to business. Yes, sir. Get that UEC. Get after that UEC, sir. But, mic check. 1 2 1 2. Can we get a mic check? Hello, hello, hello. Mic check. 1 2 1 2 1 2. Hello, 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 hello. Hello. Just talking to the microphone, talking to the microphone. Yes, yes, yes. Talking to the microphone. Yes, yes, yes. I'm talking to the microphone. How you been, Twix? What's been going on, sir? I keep tickling my nose, man, because it's allergy season again. It's crazy, man. Pollen's last hurrah before it goes, all the greenery goes dormant. Thank you, sir. I take pride in my green screen game. Thank you. Much appreciated. But man, I tell you, he said I got to give him a little positive. I've been beating Kimmy up so bad. Oh man. On that note, Twix. Oh, let me give him a shout out. Apologies, where's my manners? There he is. Oh, did it work? Exclamation. Nope. Let me try this. Went opposite. There we go. Now it should work. There we go. Oh, you're doing art right now? No, you're not. Okay. Oh, I'm too loud. Oh gosh. Okay, how am I now? Okay, much better. Right. There we go. That's more like it. How about that? Not bad. Looking for a consistent sound. Okay. It's the gate. Let me bring it down a little bit. There we go. Just a tad. Yes, I can hear myself. But it's like it's as I'm talking, I can hear it right in my ears. So it's not doing or I can go to the stream itself. Look, troubleshooting stream and playing Star Citizen. Yes. Okay, let me do that. Okay, not trying to kill myself here. Okay, here we go. For my shield. Okay, here we go. Moment of truth here. It's loud. Moment of truth here. Okay. It's loud. I see you. Bring it down a little bit. Okay, how's that sound? Much better. Um, Bring it up a little bit. Hello, hello. Hello, hello. Okay. I'm gonna leave it like that for a bit. All right. Okay, here we go. Let's get some work in. All right. Okay, have anomaly under 8 clicks away. Okay, I have shale. Okay, here we go. All right, what do we have here? What do we have? What do we have? Shale deposit. Maronite. Maronite. It's trying to. All right, that looks like gold to me. And what is this? This is extractable only. Hopefully it's something good like gold. Even better, quantanium. What do we have? Maronite. I'm gonna go ahead and take it. Cargo full. Are you kidding me? I didn't. Is that a bug, man? It's stating. Hold on. Did I not drop off the? Oh gosh, I might have bugged out the deposit. Maybe. I have to take off the navigation right there and jump to an OM orbital marker right there.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
I sent it. And I have a question for you. Has your grandson arrived yet? You have me thinking about that, man. You mentioned how that it's very close. Your grandson arrival is very close. I'm wondering, has that happened yet? He's probably like, man, his audio sucks. Let me get out of here. I'm out. Yeah, Ascendant is about to be a granddad, and he is pretty close to. It was very close to it happening. So he's excited. Congrats to I send in. I should have led with that when he jumped into chat. Oh, he's there. What? 48 hours. Holy smokes. So what? Oh man, congratulations, man. Congrats. Chat. Let's give him a congrats. Let's scream it. He's a grandfather. Very nice, sir. Very nice. Let the spoiling begin. And then the babysitting is gonna happen, and oh man, he's gonna want to hang out with you. Holy smokes. I think you got a wingman, man, on the way. Yeah, he did. Awesome. Your mom gets payback. Oh my gosh. A wingman, yep, he's ready to pew pew. Hey, that's just number one. He's like, oh my God. No man. No man. Hey, be glad it's not number two. I know when somebody wanted to say that. He pulled over. He's like, what does this do? You didn't fart, did you? I'm sorry, chat. Oops. Holy, 40 hours he's pulling the beard? Holy smokes, man. He's ready for some Star Citizen. He's ready for some Star Citizen. He's built for this. He's like, my granddad's real cool. He plays this cool game. I don't know what the hell it is, but I think it's a scam. Wait a minute, you're 3 years old. What are you talking about? Kids, man, are going to be so smart. They're smart. And technology, man, it's just, it's a part of who they are now. Can you imagine the advancements 50 years from now? Holy smokes.
To the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
We're just scratching the surface.
Your vehicle has been mass visited.
I gotta see what's going on with my cargo bags. Hopefully they're not borked. He's already sleeping and watching you right now. Oh, hello. Your granddad is probably gonna get another PC for you next few years. So get ready. We need wingmen and we need squad members. Congrats, sir. Wow. You guys already hanging out, man. That's cool. That's very cool. What's going on? Why is it okay? 2 orders currently processing, right? Okay. Inert material. What? You see that? I have so it is buggy. I have inert material. Holy smokes. You know what that means, right? I have to change out the bags because it's... Sell it. Okay, where do I sell this? Naru 07 kiosk. Okay, what I have here. Are you talking about here, Twix? Wow, so this is a new. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. Are you kidding me, Twix? No! Stop it! What? 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 Okay. So actually, when we're looking to refine products and minerals, anything adversely brought into the cargo bags must be sold to empty them out, correct? Yeah! No. Are you kidding me, dude? Those sneaky snakes, man. CIG? Ooh. Okay, you just saw a superpower being enacted. The community is CIG superpower.
Accounts contact management. Thank you.
Materials don't... Oh, listen. Wait a minute. Do you see what Twix is doing now? Are you kidding me? He's saying, keep up, Kimmy. I'm not gonna say type in materials. I'm just gonna say mats. Mats just don't disappear. The magic. No, wait a minute. He's out Star Citizening me, y'all. He's out Star Citizening me. I'm watching you, Twix. I saw left to right. You gotta watch it. Twixies. They're Twixies. The left to right. He'll get you. Watch him, chat. Watch him. He's a trickster. Watch him. Left to right. Left to right. Did you see that? Materials is actually. Why do I need to type materials? I just say mats. Don't just appear or disappear like magic. Are you kidding me? He's out Star Citizen to me. But I'm good with it. He's a good guy. So I'm good with it. Thank you, Twix.
Your vehicle has been
Okay, I shouldn't be harassing. You helped me out too much in the game. Oh boy. On that note. Oh my gosh. That's insane. So CIG is in effect, they're making us use that kiosk. Or maybe one of the developers, they're not using my UI, my kiosk. We got something for that. All that inert material they capture, I'll make them go to that UI. I'll make you go there. And they do. That's crazy. Wow. Very interesting, y'all. But how about this? Will we have inert material be a part of base building? Will it be like the concrete material or mix that you need to join or to seal the joints on these structures that we're building? I don't know. But then again, how interactive will the drones become? Can we interact with them or control them? via like we're flying a ship and we see through its eyes. I don't know if it may get that in depth. That may take a lot. Where it's like you're flying a little ship. That would be cool though. That level of immersion for base building. They're like, shut up, Kimmy. I don't want to wait another 5 years for base building. Shut up right now. Chris may be watching. Holy smokes. That is nice, Twix. It's very nice. I mean, it's visceral, right? It's material. It's no hand wavium. It doesn't. It's an actual. It's physicalized, right? So yeah, it could be at some point that becomes a part of the game, even to the extent of base building. So you may want to keep, or you may look for. You may look for the inert materials, right? So let's say you're into base building, right? So this will make you respect and cherish your base, because you can't, well, you're actively looking for large amounts of inert material, because it's like the cement or glue, right, that tie things together for your structures. It's the main composition. So you're going to get little increments in fractional amounts. So you're like, one of these days I'm going to build me a nice base, but you're still, filling up the tanks or with inert material that you need a certain amount. That would be cool to grind for it. So it's not a thing where you're just dropping bases here and there, or just abandoning the bases. You have to, it's going to make you respect them and cherish them. They're onto something, man. Look out. Here they come. But yeah, I'm ready for the 11th next month, though. Here we go. Smooth. What if we get the quantum travel by end of year? That would be interesting. But then I'm kind of thinking, why are you going to use it in an old system that's going away, Planetary Tech 4? Should it be, we wait for it to be in Planetary Tech 5? Don't know. So many variables. Yeah, it would be. Then people are just, if they see it, you go right to it, and you basically you are your own navigator. And I think that plays into the multi-crew aspect of people truly being a navigator on their ships now, right? It's no point in clicking and then you got to bounce and it doesn't line up. You take that equation out of it and you see the markers. You go there and you have to go behind or orbit a moon or planet. Just do it. Just do it. Yeah, I mean, because 98% of what we do is based on travel, right? And here's the thing with piracy, avoiding piracy and PvP and potential griefing, you just fire that thing up, right? And and once the engine is primed or spools, just press the button, you gone. right? So it makes it harder unless they have like quantum dampening ships, which is going to come back too. So you want the balance between good and bad, right? Behaviors, if you're doing it right according to the game structure. I'm excluding griefing in that equation. You see these like mini mountains or hills or whatever you want to call them. I think Castra. I think what stands out about Castra, first of all, Nix is your first cargo centric location or point of interest, right? The very first. Anything else compared to it, it's more of a point of interest that does cargo, but Nix itself is just a huge mecca for cargo runners, right? And that stands out. That's a very nice, unique aspect of the game that makes it stand out. Now, this is why I brought that up first, because you see that distinction. Now, to me, what could be very compelling about Castra, not the landing zone, but the fact of its being one of the very first locations that have true mountains. And I think some of us did not catch that visual aspect, or let's say the importance of that visual aspect. The mountains and the clouds were connected to each other. They were in contact with each other. That tells you the elevation was immense, right? And so why is that important? Because I think it opens the door for us to, as travelers or explorers, not just exploring space, but exploring Tomb Raider style gameplay aspects. Now you've heard them already talk about the prerequisite for exploring inside of mountains and finding ancient cultures and ancient civilizations, alien civilizations. You have the lower depths that's coming with Area 18. It's just a matter of them, and then these exotic caves, right? And they're working on making them huge. Imagine a dwelling, civilization inside of those mountains. People live there, or a base. But also not just that, but discovery, Tomb Raider style discovery, putting puzzles and things of that nature in there, right? So that to me is huge for the location of Castra, which makes it stand out more so because of its potential there. And it's a true mountainous location for the first time. In my eyes, it is. Oh, this is going to be very crucial right here. This has my full attention here. Okay, here we go. Quantanium. Let's go. Uh-oh, it's got the shakes. Oh shit, hold on. Okay, it's not quite there yet. I was like, I had to get, it scared me a little bit. Okay, reset. Let's get a reset. And a little bit. Control the incremental upticks. Come in a little bit. So I might have to play the forward back game with this. Forward back game. I gotta move incrementally. Oh crap. Reset. Wow, even from that distance? Holy smokes, man. Whew.
Extraction mode on.
Okay, 46% of it. I have to break that. It's 32. That's pretty good, though. Really good. I'll go ahead and break this.
Fracturing mode on.
I'm thinking I don't want this to shatter the rest of this.
Extraction mode on.
So that's going to be my mode of operation right now. It's just move everything out of the way. If I over, energize that rock that I'm trying to break, I don't want this damaged or destroyed. So I'm going to go ahead. My strategy is just flip. I'm going to get this out of the way first. Have a lot of aluminum there. All right, 32%.
Fracturing mode on. Warning, power critical. 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 Warning, power critical.
Oh wow, still affected my shield somewhat. Holy smokes. Desync, it's like it's taking its time trying to get a reading there. Okay, here we go. Might as well take the rest of it. Nice run.
Fracturing mode on. Mighty mode. Shield on.
All right, here we go. All right. Okay, Marco, where are you? Did I actually? Oh, I'm in SCM. It flipped back to SCM. Okay, gotcha. It's right there. I'm gonna have to cancel the navigation point. Or did it not get it? Okay, it must have reset. Okay, let's see if it will. Okay, let's see if it's obstructed or not. Nope, not.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
All right.
Your
Storing.
vehicle has been disabled.
I'll check now. I'll check to see if that. Matter of fact, I wonder if you can do the opposite. You can go in and sell the inert material just alone and then refine. But I'm gonna keep it clean and just refine first. Wow, you have that's pretty clever. CIG is setting it up so you have to observe what's in your containers and utilize all, you know, the kiosks that are there. Clear things up.
Campus contact management. Thank you.
Okay, let's see. Okay, set up work. Quantity. Oh, look at that. There is some quantities of inert material. Okay, so get the quote. Here you go, Twix. And now for sales. So what if this, well, it captures the inert material and you basically have to, look at that, sell to refinery. Oh my gosh. That's insane, man. They have uh-oh. Things are physicalized now. I'm gonna check out that sniper scope I have.
Hazmat team to head down to the subject. We got a chem spill.
Take a look at something. There it is. Thank you, sir. Look at that. Holy smokes. But this time, remember, I put a silencer on it so it doesn't. Oh my gosh. I love it, man. I love it. What do you mean did I take it off? Wait a minute. You took the scorch compensator off? The other gun? I didn't have the other gun. You mean it's a different gun as opposed to this one? You're saying I switched it for the other gun? Yes. No. Oh, the comp. What is the comp? Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, let's see. Other. Wait a minute. Container. What is this? Baradum. Okay, compressor is a muzzle device. Okay, so what is the? I gotta go back to area 18. I think it's there. Okay, why are you saying no to a muzzle device?
Welcome to the ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
Compressor. Wait a minute. What was there was? Okay, I think it's supposed to help with recoil. If you put a suppressor, it's the recoil. Well, yeah, it was like to me, it was like loud, and I think putting the drop on certain NPCs. No, it doesn't. It doesn't have bad recoil at all. No, it's pretty tight. See? Watch. You see? Not a lot of recoil. That's why I love the FS9. But I have the muzzle because it's not loud in the ears. And if you're sniping someone, they go down. Oh, 07 February. But this is a game changer, man. That scope right there, it is awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. My go-to now. Oh my gosh. Okay, what do you mean, Twix? Oh yes, yes, exactly. The noise. So I'm like, okay, if it was someone standing here, I'm like, okay. I'm Frosty. Done. I love it, man. Thank you. Again, the community is the Star Citizen superpower. Oh, I love this, man. Oh, you run the suppress. Okay. Exactly. And Twix has a point. You know, when they get into this AI with the NPCs, when they really start to flesh this thing out, noise will be a trigger as well. It's going to be a trigger. Just saying. You heard it here second. It's now. Yep. AI. It's the AI. Yo, I'm gonna stop and pause for a bit. I'm gonna get some lunch, but I'm gonna come back. I know I ran it. They hear you now. Windows update. Be right back. Okay, so this is a good time to segue off. I want to come back and do the ASD or the whatever those. What is those other missions? Those other missions that are going on. I think Fimmer mentioned them too. I want to do those. But I'm going to take a break here and come back in the early evening. Get some food and come back. But 07 everybody, I'll be back. Hey guys, if you want to do this, get yourselves ready and prepped up. And I think we can meet up around Bajini Point, around the Area 18 location. Let's do this, man. Yes, sir. Let's do this. This is the weekend. This is the chance when I finally have a chance to play. I mean, because my schedule... This is my time now. I need some Star Citizen in my life. Okay. All right, we're going to call it, and we're going to come back. Get yourselves some food, whatever you need to do. We're going to be back to do this. Let's go. Let's loot this bad boy. Let's get some loot, man. Let's loot this place. Loot City. Gotta get something food, man. I think, did I skip breakfast? I think I skipped, yeah, I skipped breakfast. I just had coffee this morning. Come on now. Come on. Make no sense. Oh, 07. All right, y'all. All the best. It's about that bottom line, baby.